Hey everyone, ever feel like you've been there, done that with the usual tourist traps?
Totally.
Today we're diving into Bangkok's Silom district,
Nice.
but not the one on those cheesy postcards, you know what I mean?
Right.
Get ready for a local's guide to hidden gems, killer eats, and seriously cool vibes.
We're talking about the kind of asylum experience that'll make your Instagram followers say, wait, that's Bangkok.
You know I live for those how'd you find that
Right.
moments. And trust me, this Time Out Bangkok article we're dissecting is a gold mine.
Uh-huh.
First things first, you land in Bangkok.
Okay.
Maybe a little jet lag.
Yeah.
Definitely craving caffeine, am I right?
Smart traveler move. Fuel up before you brave the city. This article suggests hitting up Eureka for their nitro cold brew.
Mm.
It's like a regular cold brew, but infused with nitrogen for this incredibly smooth, almost creamy texture.
Okay, that's cool and all, but did you see they have salted egg coffee? What even is that?
It's actually, like, surprisingly delicious. A good example of how Thailand plays with sweet and savory flavors. Even their coffee gets the gourmet treatment.
Speaking of gourmet, this article calls some of these asylum spots institutional Thai restaurants.
Ah,
What does that even mean?
think legendary.
Interesting.
We're talking places like Kalpapruek, family run since the 70s.
Wow, okay.
They're serving up the kind of traditional Thai stews that have been passed down for generations.
Okay, now you've got my attention.
Yeah. Yeah. But hold up, they also have these crazy photogenic cakes on the menu.
Exactly. It's the perfect example of how Silom blends old and new. You can impress your foodie friends with authentic eats and satisfy your sweet tooth.
I'm down.
Plus, imagine the Instagram story potential.
Don't forget about the cauche. This Time Out article mentions it as a summer specialty at Kalpapruek.
Right.
What is cauche?
Picture this.
Mm-hmm.
It's a sweltering Bangkok day.
And you sit down to a bowl of chilled rice soaked in fragrant jasmine water. Alongside it, you've got these delicate side dishes, sweet shredded pork, stir-fried shrimp paste, the freshest, crispiest veggies. It's basically summer in a bowl.
Right. I need to book a flight ASAP. This is making me hungry. Okay, enough about food for a sec. Let's talk about Patpong. Not exactly known for being chill, right?
That's Silom's red light district.
Right.
But this article makes a great point. It's not just about the nightlife.
Okay, true.
There's a ton of history there. Did you know there's a Patpong Museum?
Wait, a museum
Yeah.
in a red light district.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
It's called the Patpong Museum, and it chronicles the area's transformation from agricultural land to what it is today.
Okay, I'm already picturing the Instagram stories. A museum in that part of town, definitely unexpected.
They even have a celebrity hall of fame.
No way.
Because apparently everyone from David Bowie to Mick Jagger has been spotted in Patpong.
That's wild. So we've gone from nitro coffee to a red light district museum all in one episode. What's next on our Silom adventure?
Let's talk about fine dining. Silom is home to some world-renowned restaurants, and this Time Out article highlights one in particular, Le Doux.
Ledoux. Fill me in, why is this place so special?
Le Doux is the brainchild of Chef Tan,
Okay.
who's making waves with his modern take on Thai cuisine. Remember how we were talking about salted egg coffee earlier?
And that sweet and savory thing.
Exactly. Chef Tan takes that same, playful approach, using local ingredients in surprising and delicious ways. It's no wonder Le Doux was voted Thailand's best restaurant.
Wow.
And even ranked 72nd in the world.
72nd in the world. Okay, I'm officially adding that to my must-try list. After a day of exploring temples and museums, I can't think of a better way to wind down than with a Michelin-starred meal.
Speaking of winding down, we have to talk about where to stay in Silom. This Time Out article highlights two amazing options,
Oh, wow.
each with its own, unique vibe. First up, the W Bangkok.
Okay, I've heard of the W. Isn't that the one with the insane rooftop pool?
You got it. Imagine yourself sipping a cocktail by the pool, overlooking the glittering Bangkok skyline. It's definitely an experience for travelers who like to see and be seen.
Sounds like my kind of scene. But what about those of us who prefer a more laid-back vibe?
The Limeradian is calling your name. They just renovated their rooms, and they're inspired by Thai poetry. Plus, they have a spa that's basically an oasis of tranquility in the middle of the city.
So whether you're a rooftop party animal or a Zen master, Silom has a hotel for you. It's like they've got something for everyone.
And that's the beauty of this district. It's a seamless blend of old and new, high-end, and down-to-earth, traditional, and cutting-edge.
Okay, so we've covered the food, the culture, even where to rest our heads. What else could possibly be on our Silom adventure itinerary?
Well, our sources mention one more thing, something that really speaks to the changing landscape of Bangkok.
Don't leave me hanging. What is it?
Remember how I said Bangkok's changing?
Mhm.
Well, get this. One of our sources mentions this, like, really cool dispensary in Silom.
Hold up, a dispensary in Thailand.
Yep. Thailand's actually become, really progressive with their cannabis laws recently.
Huh.
And this place, House of Pot, is right in Silom Plaza.
Wow, I'm actually shook. So you're saying I can experience authentic Thai food, wander through ancient temples, and then hit up a dispensary? That's one for the travel blog, for sure.
It's definitely not your grandma's Bangkok trip. But seriously, this House of Pot place sounds amazing. They focus on locally sourced cannabis, so you know you're getting the real deal.
Okay, color me intrigued. What else did our sources say about it? I need details.
Well, they said it's not just a shop, it's an experience.
Okay.
Imagine stepping into this, like, cool, curated space surrounded by all different kinds of cannabis products.
Yeah.
They have knowledgeable staff who can, guide you through everything, whether you're a seasoned connoisseur or a curious newbie.
Okay, I'm sold. This is officially on my Silom bucket list. So we've got the address for our listeners right, just in case they want to add a little herbal enlightenment to their trip.
Absolutely. You can find House of Pot at 49122 Silom Plaza, Silom Wards, Silom, Bang Rak, Bangkok, Thailand, 10500.
Wow, okay.
They're all about promoting Thai-grown cannabis and supporting local businesses.
Amazing. This entire deep dive into Silom has been a wild ride. Who knew this district had so much to offer? Salt and Egg Coffee, a red light district museum, Michelin star dining, and a dispensary. Silom really does have it all.
It's the perfect example of how travel is about more than just seeing the sights. It's about, like, immersing yourself in the culture, trying new things, and maybe even challenging your perceptions a little.
Couldn't have said it better myself. So, to our listeners, next time you're in Bangkok, ditch the tourist traps and get lost in Silom. You might be surprised by what you discover. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and most importantly, keep it deep dive.